Ever since I was in kindergarten, I knew that I wanted to be a teacher. At my kindergarten graduation, as my teacher was handing us our certificates, she asked us how we wanted to be when we grew up, and I knew then that I wanted to be a teacher. Of course, at the time, I didn't understand the true meaning of a teacher and the important role they play in shaping the lives of their students. As the years went by, I started to realize the importance of teachers and how without them, there would be no one to help students not only learn, but also support them in their interests, talents, and identities. Hi, my name is Julianna, and for my senior project this year, I focused on how teachers impact students and their success. Like I said, I've always wanted to be a teacher, and throughout my high school experience, I've had some amazing teachers that have inspired me and pushed me to be the person that I am today. However, these teachers don't always receive the recognition and credit that they deserve, and people don't see the behind-the-scenes work that they put into helping their students become successful. For my senior project, I'm hoping to highlight the important role that teachers play in shaping the lives of their students and how the time and effort that they put in ultimately impacts student success. So what did I do for my project? For my project, I wanted to do something that would be beneficial to me, where I would get hands-on experience and enjoy what I was doing. I reached out to some teachers at Dunbar Elementary School who welcomed me into their classroom with open arms. I also wanted to experience different age groups while I was there, so I volunteered in kindergarten with Beth Ayers and third grade with Danielle Jordan. Both were amazing teachers who helped me learn so much. From February to April, I volunteered at DES every Thursday and Friday morning from 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock. I earned a total of 33 volunteer hours plus 3 community connection hours. One of my favorite parts about this was that I got to put into practice what I was learning in my Education and Behavioral Science CRTC class. I got to practice UDL strategies, practice classroom management, and help manage behaviors. Some of my responsibilities while I was there included providing individual assistance during reading groups and math, leading morning meetings and small group activities, assisting cooperating teachers, organizing and grading worksheets, and assisting with classroom management. I even got to plan and teach my own lesson to earn my community connection hours. For my lesson, I wanted to plan something fun, but also meaningful. I decided that I would read the students a book and have activities to follow up the book. I started by writing a lesson plan, and then I cut out and printed the materials that I would need for the lesson. I read The Smart Cookie by Jory John and Pete Oswald. This book was a fun way to teach kids that they are all smart cookies in their own ways by all the different talents that they possess. Following reading the book, I had them do a writing assignment where they had to write, "I am a smart cookie because," and fill in the blank with whatever they thought made them a smart cookie. Then we all made fun hats that they got to decorate. I felt that it was so important for the students to understand that they are all good at something and that this is what makes them unique and special, which is the message that every teacher should help the students understand, and every good teacher will help them to understand it. So this leads into why I chose this as my topic. For my essential question, I chose to research, to what extent does the role of a teacher impact student success? Throughout all my years of being in school, I have experienced both good teachers who have helped me learn and grow in positive ways, as well as some not so good teachers who make it harder to be successful and learn in a beneficial way. It made me wonder what makes a good teacher, and how can I become a future teacher who promotes the success of my students? So how did my project help me answer my essential question? One of my most beneficial sources for answering this question was an interview that I did with Beth Ayers, the kindergarten teacher that I volunteered with at DES. She has been teaching for 16 years and has taught grades ranging from kindergarten to 4th grade. In the interview, I told her what my essential question was, and I asked her what her thoughts were. I walked away with 3 main points that I would like to share with you today. The first thing that she stressed was how teachers can instill different character traits into their students. If something is important to a teacher and they implement it on a daily basis, it becomes important to the students, which shapes the classroom community and which ultimately shapes the school community. Having a classroom routine brings structure and consistency to the learning environment. It encourages independence and responsibility, which is a huge part of helping students become successful. Mrs. Ayers also mentioned the importance of engagement in the classroom. She said that teachers can create an engaging classroom. This comes with thoughtful planning, knowing students as a learner, and being flexible to the students' interests. This was something that I noticed when I was in Mrs. Ayers' kindergarten classroom. When her students were engaged, they became active participants in their own education. They asked questions, discussed with classmates, and wanted to learn more. When the students were excited and interested in what they are learning, it created a positive learning atmosphere, which is crucial to achieving student success. The most important thing that I learned in my experience in the classroom was that teachers are the people who foster a lifelong love for learning in their students. Teachers can inspire a love for learning by creating a positive and engaging classroom environment where students feel excited and motivated to learn. They can ignite curiosity, encourage exploration, and help students see the value of education beyond the classroom. Teachers should use a variety of strategies to make learning meaningful and interesting. They should incorporate hands-on activities, promote interactive discussions, and encourage students to ask questions. By showing enthusiasm and passion for their subject, teachers can inspire students to develop a genuine love for learning that extends beyond the classroom. Teachers should celebrate and recognize students' achievements because it will boost their confidence and encourage them to continue their educational journey with enthusiasm. My favorite part of being in the classroom was helping the students learn new things and watching their faces light up when they understood what they were learning. When you're enthusiastic about learning, they're enthusiastic. When you love what you do, they love what they do. So how can a teacher impact student success? Well, a student needs a good teacher in order to be successful. So then, what makes a good teacher? Well, according to Brad Henry, a good teacher can inspire hope, ignite the imagination, and instill a love for learning. So thank you to all of the good teachers that have instilled my love for learning, because without them, I would not be the person that I am today. Thank you for dedicating your time, energy, and passion to ensure that we receive the best education possible. Your impact was far beyond the classroom, and your influence in my life will be something that I always remember, because the influence of a good teacher cannot be erased. Teachers have played such an important role in shaping my success and fostering my lifelong love for learning, and I want to dedicate my life to inspiring students to learn and grow in the most positive and exciting way possible. Thank you.